Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scyushi here just for a short video talking to you guys about an upcoming event. So there was basically this tweet that they posted the other day showing these two characters, which got me excited for a moment, and then it kind of just mentioned that this is going to end up being the September event that's coming up. Don't know when it's going to be, but it looks like it's going to be related to Sundered Uplands. A little bit worried that it's going to require us to deal with both the surface and the below level, but I don't know. And then they kind of talk a little bit of a recap here about the lunar plunge, the gear update, the rising tides, and then another bit of information that was actually really interesting is as they go over the highlights of the rising tide update, they do mention that this is the new update that's on the test server is Rising Tides 2.0. Now, the reason why this is significant is because those of you that have kept up, we've kind of been hinting at and talking about this on stream as of late, where I'm under the suspicion that the most recent Rising Tide update is so lackluster because it's like part one of a much larger update that's coming. So the fact that they're even calling the new update coming on the test server Rising Tides 2.0 confirms that we're getting like small segments of a much larger piece of the pie, which I'm perfectly fine with. I do wish that they were a little more forthcoming about it all, just because it would have made a lot more sense for them to, give us the Gear Crafter update. That was clearly finished and ready to go. But then as soon as they threw the Rising Tides with the long shade and the overhaul to the difficulty names and stuff, a lot of it just didn't really make sense, and Mystic Gear especially is just atrociously difficult to get. Myself and many others are just not even bothering with it until it gets easier to obtain, because we already know it's going to be easier to obtain. They've confirmed it in other patches. But yeah, so the big thing that I've been doing lately in my latest streams, which I haven't even bothered making public, I probably will start making my streams public again moving forward. But frankly speaking, I was trying to experiment with some stuff with the channel. That's something neither here nor there. I'll talk about that in another video. But more importantly, the new update is basically going to end up giving us a quest line in the Long Shade. The quest line itself just kind of has you going through Long Shade, introducing different mechanics, the 5-star dungeons, new enemies, so on and so forth. And then ultimately we'll end up having a part of the quest line that asks you to fish. And it asks you to get specific scales out of fishing. Now, for me, I already got my 15,000 fish badge years ago, and that completely burnt me out from fishing. I never wanted to touch it again. So when Fishing 2.0 came out like a year or so ago, I was not interested. I've barely touched it, but unfortunately for me, I need to have the fishing rod from that, the fishing rod of the depths or whatever it's called. So I've been fishing like crazy on my streams lately, and we've kind of just been chilling and doing kind of like podcast streams almost with like some gameplay in the background. You guys have kept me from going insane because fishing is just so ungodly boring. But yeah, that's the main reason why I've been fishing, is I've just been trying to get the fishing rod out of the way so that I can get ready for that quest line when it drops, which I would assume is soon TM. Not necessarily soon for you guys on consoles, but on PC I would assume it's probably sometime this week. I am going to end up having a video hopefully tomorrow that's going to like update you guys on a lot of life stuff and some exciting things. But for today, I just wanted to have a quick video to summarize that post, because unfortunately it doesn't actually answer anything with regards to the survey that they ended up having. I wish they would make a post talking about that. It would be far more interesting. But anyways, thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate it.